Yeah, I saw that. This right here. Where it's kind of in the middle of this of the image, right? Oh wow, that was interesting. Where's the image? That's what it's supposed to be or not? Hmm. I didn't do anything. Oh, you know what I did? You know what I did is I clicked on the link. I didn't realize that I clicked on the link. I clicked on this right here. So is this? No, go ahead. What do you want? Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, sure. So what we could do you have can we use Chrome? Yeah, we just use Chrome. Chrome's easier to work with because it has a front-end editor for it. Okay, so if we go to our pages here. So this we just need a background. It doesn't have a background right now, so well if you see this this actually covers the sidebar also, whereas this doesn't cover the sidebar. So if we change this, then we don't that doesn't really do a whole lot for us because this is actually going to be the whole thing. So if we do like something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's so yeah, that's okay. Let's okay, so that's going to be a different thing. So let's just go here. So we've got oops. Why won't it let me go in there? That's weird. Oh, there it goes. Uh, Is this... That's weird. If I click on here, it wants to right click. Is that... Do you have something set up that way, or... I'm clicking on the left and it's right clicking. That is really weird. Yeah, that's all. And now it worked. Huh. Interesting. Oh, did you say you installed that plugin? Right. Hmm. Oh, we gotta... That's why. I was like, I know where it's supposed to be here. I don't see it. So this is specific to this page. This is what you're explaining to me, right? Oh, that's right. Oh, can you do like a Command C on your end? Yeah. Command C. You just did? Okay. I forgot because I can't do my thing over here. So, and then Command V. Okay, so what I'm doing here is taking off a little bit of the margin, because otherwise that same thing's going to happen where this is going to drop itself down, which we don't want. So we take a little bit of the margin away. We give it some say 5. We'll just start with 5 pixel padding. So see, that's already too. So what I would do is I'd probably just go, and this goes from top clockwise. So what I would do is I just do 0, 0, which is right, 0, which is bottom, and then we want it to go from the left. So probably about 15 pixels is probably enough. So now we can see, okay, we've got this issue where this is going to be, you know, left down here. So we'll probably just go, now we get this to about 25. And then that yeah, so now we can see what we've got here, right? With this, I don't know if you've used this before, this visual type of editing. Okay. So so now all you need to do is take this right here, copy it, And then we go back over to here. And paste that code in there. But we need the actual attribute here. So we got ET column. So now that's going to take care of that. Now we also did one more other change right here to this right here. So we're going to want to copy this. And so now we've got that in there. We can put a space in here. Now if we go back over here, we've got this type of thing right here. Okay, so what you do there is you've got, let's see, that's not the space you're talking about. We're talking about this one right here. Looks like. So with this particular one right here, we should probably put it in a global CSS. Because this particular one right here, we want all the pages to do that same thing with that spacing. So when we get to something like that, we'll copy this again. Because that's not really changing a singular page. That's, we want all of them to look that way. So let's go to add new. So that's going to add this right here. And now you just have CSS that you can put that will apply to the whole site. So this is where, actually when you came over, this is the same thing that I was using that I'd done all the CSS in. Right, yeah. For the whole site. No, because what I like to do is I like to keep the theme CSS separate from the CSS that I've added. So, no, it just creates another CSS page, but now you know what, I just separate it just because it lets me know, okay, I know I changed that. It's going to be in this file, and I don't have to go through thousands of lines to figure it out. I know exactly what I named it or anything like that, or what I changed. So you could do it both ways. You could put it in the editor down here. You could put it. Yeah, that I always just use this because it will override any other CSS. Sometimes when you get to the style.css, it won't override default values, whereas this will. It makes WordPress think this is the first style sheet to look at, and then it goes to the style.css. So that's kind of the. Oh, I should have. Yeah, it's saved. Right here. Yep. So. It's a different page. This is a yeah, this is a different page. You what's the name of this? So this is a single, so where did you put this image in? Do you remember where this is going back to? This it. Oh, right. Okay. Now I don't think that works on post, does it? Did it oh, here's a. Is this what you're using? Yeah, because this is so that particular page that it went to is is this right here, which is a post, which is categorized under the editor as single.php, and it all uses the same one. This page here. Yeah, it all uses the same file to pull from. Of this page, let's see. So they added something in there. Let's see, how would be the best way to do this? Let's see what this. So this is just going to fix this on the body of the background. And then we need to get the image that that goes in there. So if we go to, and did you want the same image on there? So I'm wondering how many pages are going to use that same image? Okay, so we should do this a little bit differently then. We'll go over here. Because you put it on every page, right? Yeah, there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it so you don't you put it in one spot. So what this does, background size cover, it covers the width of the screen. And then this will center the image. And it'll make it fixed so it won't make it scrollable. Oh, I need to remove that one, yeah. And when you put URLs into here, you don't actually, for CSS, you don't need quotes. You can use quotes, but you don't have to have them. Just for that didn't seem to like that, does it? Let's see. Oh, that's why. Yeah. So, okay, so this gets this changes our other thing a little bit too, where we could, if we want it to do this that we've got right here, we'll take that code out of that other page and actually put it into the global CSS. Yeah, well, we need to look at them. Okay, was this not here before? This background image, was this here? Okay, so not actually filling the whole page, just filling the top portion of it. Well, it is there. What's happened here is it is if you wanted it to be. But see, we've got two images here. You've got this top one and you've got this bottom one. Now we can make the content white and we could have the background on each side, or we could make it more like this, which it's at. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. That's how it's set up right now. That's what the fix does. You'll notice if we go to a different page, is there one that's kind of longer? Like maybe. Oh yeah, I like this. This is nice. Oh, yeah, this I like this right here. This looks like something that I'd set up for sure. Boy, this right here is this. Well, why don't you use something like this for the home page? This type of page that you have here. Oh yeah, way better. This is nice. Oh, this is nice looking. Yeah, I like it much better than what you've got right here on the home page already. That would be, I mean, that's my opinion, but I mean, I think it's kind of nice because of the colors. The color, it's kind of like, wow, this is neat. When I go to it, at least. Right. What I would do is I'd follow this type, and this is my opinion, but I would follow this type of color scheme across all your pages. And you know, yeah, because this is I think this is pretty nice. And in comparison to, I mean, not that this is bad or anything, but I don't know. This one just looks a lot more inviting. The other one. Yeah, that would be my opinion. Like, I'd feel like this one right here was put together professionally, like really nicely. Somebody, you know, put a lot of time into it, type of thing. And this one probably took the same amount of time, but it doesn't appear that way to me, at least. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, sure. Do you mind if I do you have can you set me up like a username on there on this site so that I could just work on it over on my computer here? Yeah, because I have multiple monitors. You just go to users, add. Okay. I don't have access to plugins or anything like that, though. Oh, I'm not gonna take. Trust me, I'm not gonna take anything. Sure. Okay, so you just want those basically to work now. Now, what do you think? Do you want them to take more of the same look as your other page there, or do you want them to? Because as of right now, well, it will as soon as your content's longer. It's just it will move down. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we'll stick with the image then. And then and it, okay. And then I'll kind of transfer it all over to the regular CSS and do a couple things to make it work properly. Yes, I can do that. Okay. All right. Okay. Thanks. Bye. All right. So we're gonna actually go and view this quick. So we've got this right now. This is we've got a full width background on here, and what we're going to run into though is if we go to this is going to be white. So if we go to edit here, take this out of there, update. And go over to the CSS. Paste this in here. Refresh. And the other thing that we have going on here is main content, which has a background. Looks like we got another. Okay, so this page is pulling from something else. So we probably want this to be white. So we'll do container. This right here was built on that website builder, so that's why it's not going across each page. And we'll make the background of this, right now it's white, and what we want to do is make it transparent. And then what we're going to want to do is we need to get some padding in here. So I'll take this. And let's just make sure 790 to, we're going to kind of copy what we did already with the other page. And then we're going to add some padding, or I think our padding needs to go somewhere else. Let's go check it back out on the front end. I've got it set up a little bit. So 50. Article, single post, zero, 0, 0, 15. So single post is a pretty basic WordPress type of class, so I know that that's going to apply. And we'll just go padding 0, 0, 0, 15. It's like got a little bit of an issue with the footer, which is fine. So we want to do footer bottom container. So if you're trying to do something with a, just to let you know what I just did there. So say I want this ID right here and I don't want to retype it, or if I wanted to do something with it, I can click this plus button and it will add it. So I'm just going to copy it. I take this out, you don't need it, so, and then I do dot container, and the reason being is container is our next class that's within this footer. And let's see if this does what we want it to. So now we've got, oh, it took away footer bottom. There we go. So now we've got this, how it's supposed to be, the black color right here. We've got this, that's a the white up in here. We've got our padding that's in here. And you've got this information that's right here. So if we go back to blog, let's go see how this page looks for us. So we've got an issue here because we've got this this builder right here. So we need to figure out where this image is. So it's giving us this right here. what we want to do is we want to get rid of that image. So not quite sure. And so now we've got main content. Oh, we got a background color on it. That's what's going on. Okay, so now we've got this where it should be here. As you can see, this image in the background is fixed. One thing that we do need to do here, so that we cover all background or browsers, is full width. I go to the same site every time, so and there's a bunch of different things on here. It's called csstricks.com. So I had written some of this just to make sure it worked, but this is all of it. So this covers Opera, Mozilla. WebKit is like Chrome, Safari. This is make sure the image does not repeat. Center it. Center means center top and left to right, and then fix it so that it doesn't move. Now we've got the same type of thing here, white. Same type of thing here. We do need to create a menu because we're getting a bunch of stuff up in here. So these, maybe we can talk about what we want to do with these pages here. I'm not sure if you've created a menu, but menus are over here. Oh, so you did create a menu. Oh, so you can make this primary. And so now we've got our menu where it should be also. Oh, so we've got another issue with our image at the top here. So we got the so now we've got that. You've got your content in the white area. You got your image as the background. Kind of a general type of thing for a lot of sites now. Now we've also having a little bit of an issue. These are too wide. where they're overlapping. I noticed that on the other page also. So I'm just wondering. Where? So ETBPB column 4.4. So for this not to overlap, we'll like this. So this should get us started to kind of. Oh, and then we need the blog page up in here too. So, all right. So let's pause this. So this might throw it off a little bit, but we'll just see what we do and do not need. Oh, that was a mistake. Is this close on? This is close, right? Okay, so we've got this up here. This must be an image, I'm assuming. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's just do it this way. This seemed to mess up a few of our things here. Be easier just to work on it from. It's not that many changes, so. So this is what you're talking about here. Over to the left. And it's supposed to be, where's it supposed to be? It's what it's doing is it's trying to duplicate itself because it's too big. Or too small, I mean. Oh, well, we can look at it quick. Let's just go over here. Let's just look at it so that we can see what it is. Okay, so that's what it was before. Okay, so right here. Oh, you mean like okay. Well, we can put boxes around them. This is all we've added, so I see what that. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a screenshot over here, my end, to make sure that we got this properly. Okay, so let's go back. Oh, I gotta get back on your screen here. Let's go back to this. And so this one, we probably don't even want a background image, huh? Okay, so let me think here what the best way to do this would be. So let's do I'm just since you're on the phone, I was just working on yours. Yeah, so that I can see. Okay, so actually I'm gonna pull this up over, look at it on mine so that I can see the CSS here. So let's do for this page, yeah, because since we have that CSS um, in the kind of global one that kind of already overrides the style.css, this one has to, if we're trying to override the same exact thing, we need to put an important tag on it. What's that? Yeah, for what you're doing, it works real well. I don't use it often, but actually every site usually needs like one page that's like that, but it's good for this type of thing. Okay, so that's one of our other issues here. So let's get row. So we're gonna, so that gray color is coming from, of course, what we put on the other page. So we're gonna put this right here, and we're gonna do okay, so now we've just got this issue with this image for some reason is off in comparison to what you initially had, right? which is very odd. So there's something. Oh, here it is. I think this must be it. So let's go back over here. What's that? Busy. Very. I actually got a few more, I had to get a few more people. So it's been good. I'm finally back to being organized since I got the other people, so I'm hoping this is what the issue was. Oh, no, that wasn't it. Let's see. How about you? It sounds like you've been busy. This is a little bit of a different. Well, so weird. That I'm not sure. Let me check here. It might have something to do with that, but I don't think so. It's something to do with the CSS. I just gotta figure out what it is. Because as soon as I commented that out, it worked. So there's and we don't have a bunch of lines of code, so yeah, so it's not that. Let me just I'm just gonna go through and comment this out over on this end and see which one of these things is causing this. And then why don't we do something like this here. Okay, so this is white. Now, this to me is kind of funky because it's they're like all different, right? Okay, so what we can do is, let's see what this has. Oh yeah, I'm looking to get a lot of times these places will have integration. Oh, head. Okay, so we go here, and so we've got, there's this really neat site called Font Awesome. So to connect to this and use their fonts, I'm not sure why. Oh man, what is going on here? Having that same issue with the, oh there it goes. It's such a weird thing. Oh, it didn't copy it though. Every time I click on the left, it oh there, it didn't work that time, huh? Oh, did you? I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. Okay, so this is our link to use their information. We put it in the head. Now what we've got here is thousands of icons. You can use any of these, but we're going to go to social media. So we want like, do we want them square or like this, where we could have background colors to them? Or do we want them like this? Okay, so then you click on them, and here's your code right here. You copy this code. Just so happens we need to go into this footer area. You can use these icons anywhere. They're like text. What's that? Oh, you put the images, you mean? Oh yeah, we'll just make them here. No, it shouldn't. We'll find out real quick where it wants to put it. And wherever it wants to put it, we'll find out where we want to put it. So PHP. Okay, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna copy this out over on my end here. Just in case, you know, you never know when the site wants to crash or something. So you make sure you get all the code before you delete anything. Yeah, so we may end up having to put this in a div or something. We'll just see where it's gonna decide to go. Oh, that's not. Okay, let's just so it's probably not going to put it where we want, but let's see. Okay, so I put it over here. So we'll put it in a div and float it over to the right. You can see right now it's really not a whole lot. It's really small. But oh yeah, it's really easy to make hover colors and make it bigger. So what we're going to do though is we'll get it we're just going to add a small div in here. We'll call it, we'll give it a class, and we'll call it social links. And then we're going to just go over to here. And which social links did you want? Okay, so we got this one here. We're going to paste this. Oh, it didn't copy it. Yeah, do you want to do it? I don't know why. Let's undo that. And let's go back to that YouTube. I don't know why the mouse is clicking funny like that. And put a space. Oh, not a. Just put them all in one line. You can go back up. And put a space. And then just paste it there. And then we'll go get the other one. Yeah. Yeah, so you'll find, yep, right there. Okay, and let's give these right here. We're gonna give them another class so we can make them all different colors. So we'll go linked, YouTube, and FB. And then we'll update this. And we'll go over to our CSS here. And oh, yeah. That's all right. So we'll do dot social links because that's what we named it, right? We'll float that to the right. And then we've got a couple things to do. So we got .fa and then .linked, .fa, .fb, and .fa, .youtube. That was from our Font Awesome. That was their class that they gave the icon. So we want to do color. Each one of these is going to have color. And I'll go find the color on my computer quick. So the color for 3EFB99. So the color for Facebook is 3E5B99. And our color for LinkedIn is LinkedIn color is number 1C87BD. And YouTube is CC181E. Now what you can do here, since they're really small, we're going to do, we'll do a font size, and let's just make it a little bit small still, so we probably want, let's see what size we want these. So as you can see, they're more like text. Is that about the right size? Okay, so let's go back here, and we'll change these, and you can make them any color you want. That's what's nice, is they're not images. So if you wanted them all blue, well, you just make them all blue. Yeah, that's the nice thing about them. And if you need to have them have a hover color, you give them a hover color. Yeah. So that's all 35. So what I would do is copy this. And then hover. And then what kind of color do you want the hover to be? White? No. They've got, oh, I guess you know what I could have done? I didn't even say, I could have put a comma like that. And then I could have done that. I'm so used to just copying it over it because it goes quicker, I think. But you can do it the other way. There's so many ways to do something, so now we got them all the same size, and now when you hover over them, they're white. What's that? Oh, more space? Sure. What I would do for more space is I just go I wouldn't recommend doing it that way. You mean like a namespace? You could do it that way, but I will normally just go like .fa. Let's just give it like 4 pixel padding. Anything that you can keep inside of one sheet instead of putting it in the HTML. So that pads it. That you can add more if you want. You want more padding, or is that enough? Oh yeah. Yeah, those icons. Those are my best friend. You can use them for everything. Yeah, and that's it. And then you can link to any of them. And all you have to do, so I mean, you can make them large too. So, and then you can make them any color. So it's really neat because if you need to use icons on anything, you just use those, make them any color you want. You don't have to deal with Photoshop each time. So they work real well. Okay. Yeah, let's just do 2. Since you got me that job, we'll just do 2. And I had some issues too, fixing that one thing also. Yeah. Okay, sounds great. I'll send you an invoice. Oh, and I'll put this video. Do you want me to send it in a Dropbox or do you want me to just put it on YouTube? Okay.